It's time, my fellow main characters, that I reveal my origins. What's good, my fellow main characters? My name is Bam, your friendly neighborhood buff nerd! And today, I'm going to be talking to you guys on why I started my fitness journey. And I know I kind of started off the video with like, the origins of Bam and everything. Well, technically for me, Bam is really just a amplified version of myself that became developed and crystallized over my love of anime and working out. Shout out to my boy Shadow. Shadow was the one that gave me inspiration to make this video. So I'll just keep it real with you guys. I started working out because I wanted to look like my favorite anime characters. That's it. I didn't get into working out to look good for girls. I didn't get into workout for sport. I didn't get into working out for my health or just to live longer or longevity or stuff like that. I got into working out. I would keep watching like superhero movies, different anime, different cartoons, and the main characters of these series always had fit aesthetic bodies. And I wanted to match that. If you guys have been on the channel for some time, you guys know how much I love anime and nerd culture in general. It's because of how much it inspires me, how much it helps me to have hope in my own life and to give me the freedom to dream and to aspire towards. But yeah, specifically I would say what series made me want to start working out, funny enough, was Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann was a series that is extremely dear to my heart. I would say that series was the one that got me through school. There's a time sophomore year where I was struggling hard in terms of what I should be doing. I was pre-med at the time, and I just was not doing well in my classes, man. And I grew up as a smart kid. I grew up as like someone that had like a natural amount of intelligence comparatively to the other kids in my class. I was even nicknamed Brainiac by a lot of my close friends, right? Like I was pretty smart. So I kind of thought college was going to be a breeze. And so when I went to college and I went to a pretty good school, boy, there's levels to this, man. There's levels to this. Public school education versus private school education. There's levels to this. And I'll give you guys a pro tip. It's not even just high school to college being more difficult, because I've taken college level classes in high school. I'll just keep it real with you guys. I was getting A's in my community college classes. I was struggling to get C minuses in the private school institution. So let's keep that in mind, guys. It's not the same. And so I was going through a big identity crisis sophomore year when I was like really deep into my pre-med track. I was just dreading every day. Thank God for my friends. Thank God for My Hero at the time, because My Hero was a series that I was watching that really helped encourage me during my time in school as well. But man, I was struggling hard during that time, bro. It wasn't until I found this one series called Gurren Lagann. And even though I would say on paper, My Hero Academia is on paper my favorite series, Gurren Lagann is a series that's made the biggest impact for me. And we're going to relate this back to fitness in a little bit. But if you need a series that make you feel like you can do the impossible, Gurren Lagann is that series. And I don't just mean like, oh, you watch it and you're like, oh, that's cool that they're doing crazy anime stuff. Like, no, it's a series that makes you feel like you could do the impossible. Wait, where's my Gurren Lagann necklace? There we go. Here we go. This is my little drill right here. I love this thing. After I finished Gurren Lagann, I ended up buying this thing from Amazon as like just a memento to remember and always keep Gurren Lagann. If you guys are watching Gachakuta, this will be my Genki. This will be my vital instrument, because I've kept this thing for close to a decade now. I'm not that sentimental when it comes to items and stuff. Like when it comes to different technology and items I have, I just be tossing them away like I don't care, right? But this is one of the few things that like I've kept because of how impactful that series was for me, man. So Gurren Lagann is a series that teaches you could do the impossible, and it tells you to kick logic to the curb and do it impossible. During that time, if I looked at my life logically, I might have dropped out of school. It was a very hard time for me, but Gurren Lagann gave me the encouragement, no matter what you see in front of you, no matter how life is falling apart, kick it away and focus in on what you want to do. If you have the capacity to do the impossible, you might as well just focus in on your desires and make that possible. So I remember just literally just being like, you know what? I don't want to be a doctor. I don't think I want to be a doctor. So I cast it aside. My parents weren't happy with that. Gurren Lagann just helped me cast aside a lot of the unnecessary noise, just focus in on what I want to do. The character that inspired me the most was Kamina, right? And Kamina, if you look at his physique, I probably have a picture of him somewhere on the screen, but Kamina has like, you know, this lean muscular physique. I loved his charisma. I loved his energy. I loved his confidence that he not only had for himself, but that he was able to imbue into the people around him. And that was a massive inspiration for me. Like, I wanted to be an individual like Kamina. Not in so much of like a super unrealistic way, but in so much of like, I just wanted to be like him. Like, funny story, I loved the Gurren Lagann so much that I was working at the library at school. My library does this fun, cool thing for the senior class where they ask them what book would they like to order and add to the library. And I ordered the first volume of Gurren Lagann and said like, hey, put my name on it and put that up in the library. But anyways, in my passive pursuit of being more like Kamina in my life, I wanted to start looking more like him. You know, I wanted to start having a physique like him. That's when I started working out more. I started working out more and I started noticing how my body started to change. And not just my body, but my mentality, right? Like my idea of what is possible for me started to shift as I worked out. Because what working out did for me, and still does for me, is you show up and you move the needle of your life forward. You show up and what you thought was impossible for you becomes more possible for you. Working out became that thing of like, oh snap, I show up and life gets better for me. Working out just became that addictive little button I could press every single day, or, you know, for me now it's like 3 to 4 or 5 times per week, really, with some active rest in between. But it became that thing of like, every time I show up, I'm able to gain more out of life. Kamina was the one that sparked that in me, and he's the one that got me going. When I started feeding off of that and seeing the results happen in my own body, in my own life, I started drawing from other anime characters. The most relevant to me would be like All Might, you know, like being a grandiose, strong, powerful hero plus ultra, and having a strong muscular frame that represents that for people, became super important to me. To those of you guys that have been here for a while, this channel is all about drawing inspiration from anime characters to help improve ourselves, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. So that's my origins, guys. I hope that wasn't too rambly. And hopefully it gives, if you guys are thinking about starting your own fitness journey, hopefully it gives a little bit of light and hope for you to be able to start and do your own stuff. But also, if you're already doing your own fitness journey, let me know in the comment section down below, what's your origin, why you started, right? And don't judge why you started. Don't judge your origin. If your origin for working out is just to attract and look good to girls, hey, if it's fueling you, it's fueling you. Do your thing. So that's my fellow main characters. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys taking the time. Always remember that you're the main character of your own story. My name is Bam, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.